Hey everybody, CLARKSIDE here. Today I'm going to introduce myself and talk about why I got into YouTube and where I can see my channel going. You could say this is a reintroduction if anything, because I've been away for a couple of weeks. Playing in the background is a round of Pilot Hunter on Fracture. I'm playing with the longbow DMR, which is a departure from my usual style of playing up close and personal with the SMGs, but I still managed to do pretty well. Anyway, on with the reintro. I didn't make this introduction sooner because when I first started doing videos, I thought I'd put out a video as and when I could be bothered. I didn't think it would actually turn into being more of a hobby. I was kind of blasé about it to begin with, and I didn't count on acquiring this thirst to make more videos more often. Now that I realise that this is a hobby that I want to invest more of my free time in, it seems like the appropriate time to set out my intentions for my channel's future. So, I may as well start at the beginning. Why did I get into YouTube? Well, for the past few years it's been my main platform for video entertainment. I watch more YouTube than I watch live TV or video on demand even, like Netflix. It's a media that has more diversity than any other outlets, and I think that's what draws me towards it. Anybody with a camera and a mic can share their opinions and their creativity with the rest of the world. Take gaming, or one of my favourite game franchises, Battlefield for example. You've got super informative channels like Level Cap or X Factor at one end of the scale, and then trolling videos from Sharboy at the other, with everything else in between. People like Pwn Star for Hire falling somewhere in the middle ground. He strikes the balance between being really witty and making interesting content, and in my opinion is one of the most entertaining people on YouTube. So with me watching YouTube more than I watch live TV or any other kind of video content, and with me playing a lot of games, I harboured a desire to make YouTube videos for a long time. The game DVR built into the Xbox One gave me a chance to try making videos without spending any money on any additional equipment. The first few videos were based around Titanfall because I'd recently had access to the beta, and it's been a game that I've been most excited about in recent months. I wanted to share my thoughts about the game with friends who didn't know that much about it before, and it was the early positive feedback that encouraged me to make more videos. I knew that people were probably being nice, so I deliberately asked for constructive criticism on how to improve my channel. Then after a couple of weeks, a few news stories dropped where my initial reaction was, I want to make a video about that. And that's when I realised that I was onto something. My channel was becoming self-perpetuating. And with each video I'm thinking about ways to improve bit by bit. So that's included looking at different ways to record my commentaries so I sound clearer and more professional. I've been taking a bit of extra time and care to make thumbnails, and also optimising the tags in my videos to make sure they reach the viewers looking for that kind of content. With all the extra work I've been doing behind the scenes, I'm pleased to say I'm here to stay. The next area of improvement I want to tackle is my picture quality. The Xbox One game DVR has been great for getting me into making videos, but is not going to carry my channel in the future. If I hit certain milestones, I'll invest in a new PC, editing software and a capture card. At the moment I'm using an iMac from 2006, an iMovie HD from the same year. It's a pretty ghetto setup, probably one of the most ghetto setups on YouTube, end of. The 5-minute capture limit on the Xbox One is restricting some of the projects I want to do in the future. You can forget about doing a full round of Conquest on Battlefield 4 for example. You see, that's the game changer right there, having plans. It seems like I have more video ideas than I have time to make. My desk area is littered with cue cards with ideas scribbled on for videos I'm not going to make for weeks. There's been a shift from what shall I make next week to what shall I make next month or even later down the line. So in the meantime, I'm going to keep up with making Titanfall quick tips. I'm going to try and put those out on a weekly basis. There's going to be weekly features covering more news about gaming in general. With E3 just around the corner, there's going to be a lot to talk about then. And then there's going to be some Watch Dogs videos coming any day soon. Other games that are coming up in the next year that I'll be covering. We've got Destiny. I'm planning on doing dual commentaries with another YouTuber. He's pretty new to making videos too, so it'll be a new experience for the both of us, a learning experience. We've got Evolve, made by Turtle Rock, best known for Left 4 Dead series. It's an interesting new IP. It's looking like it's not built to play with randoms, so I'll be looking for people to squad up with. Towards the end of the year, we have Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I never thought I'd plan on covering a COD game because there's no shortage of people doing that already, but from what I've seen so far, it has me excited about a COD game for the first time in a few years. Collaboration is going to be a big part of my channel in the future, with covering games like Evolve and Destiny that require real teamwork. I'll keep you updated when my plans are more concrete and probably do some kind of intro video with my guests and collaborators. On one final note, there's not going to be any more ranting on negative videos like my last one, where I did a lot of swearing about the connectless Xbox One news. So putting that in the past, here's to a positive future. I'll always be honest with you, so I'll give balanced opinions on the games I play and the news I cover. There'll be pros, there'll be cons, but it will come from a more grounded place rather than flying off the handle. So I hope this video has been somewhat insightful. If you found it interesting, then leave the old thumbs up, and also leave a comment down below. Feel free to ask any questions and I'll leave you an answer or include it in my future videos. So I want to sign off with a massive thank you to anyone who has ever watched any one of my videos, and to the people who have subscribed or somehow spurred me on to make more videos. Until next time, I want to thank you all for watching. See you soon, YouTubers.